Hey everybody, Gina DeLuca here. As you can tell, I already have quite a mess going. We are on part 3 of our silicone tests. So, what we're doing, we have already tested the Spot On Treadmill Oil, the 3-in-1 silicone, the Hask Argan Oil, and this one will be the coconut milk. Did I say part 3? This is part 4. But there will probably be a part 1.1 because I forgot to make my X in the cup. Okay, so I'm going to put 1 drop. If I could do a half a drop, I would. I'm going to be as careful as I can to make this 1 drop because this stuff is super concentrated and it leaves quite a mess on top of your painting if you use too much of it. And I'm mixing this in pretty well because it is so thick. All right. I've already laid down my base coat, starting with some white in the cup, going in the same order for the colors. The blue, magenta, and then the yellow, and then white to fill the cup. Oh, almost forgot to do it again. See that? I do that all the time. Seems like a minute thing, but it does make a difference. Just gonna let that sit for a moment and do its thing. These paints are mixed 1 part paint to 2 parts straight Floetrol, and then thinned with my 90% water, 10% Floetrol mixture. The consistency should be when you drizzle the paint off of your stick, when it lands on the paint, it should form a mound. Form a mound and then disappear. Okay, let's give it a lift. And you will see this stuff makes magnificent cells. And cells that hold up really well. But the cleanup is a nightmare. Get that working. If you want big cells, it is best to torch before you tilt. It's a lot of paint, so You do need to tilt to cover your canvas, those deep edges. Of course, they look better when they're covered. What's the point in having deep edges? And then if you have like just the very edges that aren't covered, you can scoop some of the paint that has fallen off the sides right in that area. So you get the right colors. And that looks good. And just kind of swipe it up to give it some coverage. Make sure to scrape your drippings, and that will that would help to keep the drips from pulling the paint off of the sides of your canvas. Okay, I'm going to let this sit for a while, and then I will bring you in for a close-up. Back in a few. Okay, here it is. Big cells. Got some very, very big juicy cells on this one. Let's see the sides. Okay, so at the end of the series, I will show all of the paintings dried next to each other and show the how much silicone is left on top, because that is actually an important factor when choosing a silicone. Some of them are quite greasy when you're done and require a lot more cleanup than others. So be sure to check out tomorrow's video. Please check out the description box below for links to my PayPal tip jar if you feel so inclined. Also, go make some art on Facebook. That is our group on there, and there is always someone there to help you should you find yourself in a pickle with your painting. And if you need some assistance, there's always someone there who is eager and willing to help you. And my Amazon store. Anything that you purchase off of Amazon, when you enter through the link provided below, you enter through my store, you buy something from Amazon, and I make a small commission at no extra cost to you. And yeah, I think that's it. I think I covered everything. So, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Hope you have a beautiful day. Go make some art.